Hello everybody and welcome to Great Leveler Gaming. I am the Great Leveler and today we're back with another trailer reaction. Today we're taking a look at Red Dead Redemption. Yes, the first one. It's getting remastered or remade or just re-released. I don't really know. I'm assuming it's going to be remastered in some form. And as well, the Undead Nightmare is packaged with it. So I really want to check it out because Red Dead Redemption 2 was one of the best games that's ever been made, I think. There are other games that have maybe better stories. Not that Red Dead doesn't have a good story. Like, it's more concise, more streamlined, more fun characters, but Red Dead Redemption has everything. It has a great story. It has the open world. But more than that, it has an open world that actually feels lived in. So many games have open world, and then there's nothing to do with it. Where Red Dead really feels lived in. There's a channel on YouTube I highly recommend if you like Red Dead called Strange Man, and basically he looks at all the hidden details in Red Dead Redemption 2, and it just goes on and on because there's so much detail in there. So many random events and things hidden that you may never come across unless you are specifically going out of your way to find things. So Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the best games as a complete package, with the exception of the multiplayer, which feels kind of neglected and I really wish they did more with it, but hey ho, it is what it is. But Red Dead Redemption 1 was also absolutely phenomenal. I still remember playing it all the way through, and ending was just brilliant. So I'm really excited. So there's some things that I'm curious about, querying and whatnot, but I figured we'll watch the trailer first and then we'll talk about what we saw and what we didn't see and what we hope. So with that being said, let's crack on, shall we?
My name's John Marston.
That straight away looks great. Really good.
I'm here to bring two men to justice.
It still doesn't quite look as good as Red Dead Redemption 2,
I know one thing, Senor
but it looks really good.
If you're to have your own way, force must be used.
So excited.
Find out where he's cowering. Get him, boys!
Oh, it's really good though, but it's still not quite as good as Red Dead Redemption 2.
We're doing well. Let's try to ensure things stay that way.
Oh, it's bringing back so many memories.
Hello again, John. We gotta stop meeting like this.
August 17th? Really? As soon as that? Wow. Well, that certainly was a surprise. I was not anticipating such a soon release date. So really excited for that. So let's talk about what we saw then. Well, first off, it's definitely remastered. It looks a lot better than it ever did, but it still doesn't look as good as I was hoping. I was kind of hoping they would do with that what they did with The Last of Us, which is just build the game engine from the ground up. Not the whole game, just redo the graphics to the current gen. And I don't know if it's quite there, but then maybe I'm picturing Red Dead Redemption 2 more favorably than it actually looks. But again, it looks great. So I don't think I'm going to be playing it thinking this looks horrible, because it doesn't. It looks really good. And to be fair, I'm really excited to be playing that game again. I don't understand one of the things Rockstar does, which is not make these freaking awesome titles available. I mean, I know it was a problem with the PlayStation 4. It wasn't backwards compatible, which to me was just balmy. So there's a lot of fantastic games that came out on the PlayStation 3, especially in the later years. And then you got the PlayStation 4 and you couldn't play them anymore, which was just stupid. And then of course now you got the whole PlayStation Extra and PlayStation Premium where you can play a few of these. But still there's many games that's not on there, and Red Dead Redemption was one of them. And after playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and having been a prequel to the first one, seeing John Marston's gang when they were at their height, or on the way out at least, and knowing all these characters, I maybe really want to replay the first game and see how far they'd fallen and all these little kind of Easter eggs that they planted, because I didn't remember the first game well enough for a lot of these names to sink in. So I'm really excited now that they've released it and we get a chance to play it. And I must have played maybe 10 minutes of Undead Nightmare, couldn't quite get into it. I will be very excited to try that again and see if I get on with it a little bit better this time round. But it doesn't really tell us much. It doesn't look like they've necessarily added anything, which again, when you waited all this time, you really feel like these companies should be adding more to their releases. Again, oh, here's things we've learned on Red Dead Redemption 2. We can now incorporate that into Red Dead Redemption 1. Again, maybe there's going to be more strangers or random events that wasn't there. You know, just something for those people, not me, but people who did play the first game extensively, will give them a good chance to replay it. Because if it's just literally looked better, then I think they shoot themselves in the foot, personally. But I'm going to buy it. I'm going to play it. So I'm excited for that. The only bit I really remember is, of course, the ending. The beginning, the ending, and the bit where you chase the cows down and stop them from falling off the edge of the cliff. So there were some really tedious missions to start with, but I loved that game. So yeah, really excited for it. Next thing we need is Max Payne 3 re-released, because that game was phenomenal. That was a game that shouldn't be as entertaining for as long as it is, because it is kind of like a little bit of a rinse and repeat kind of gameplay mechanics, but no, Max Payne 3 was the best. It was so good. And again, I want to play it again, and there's no access to it anywhere on the PlayStation Store. Oversight. Rockstar, I know you're watching, because, you know, huge YouTuber here. Get it done. Get it made. Anyway, what have your guys' thoughts on Red Dead Redemption 1 getting re-released? I am psyched. I am getting it. Depending on how much it is, will depend on when I get it. And it'd be really cool if I could use something to incorporate into my little video that I've done. If you haven't seen Billy the Butcher on my channel, or on my other channel that it's now re-released on, I don't think I will, but it would be cool if I could incorporate some stuff from this into that. I'd love that, but we'll see. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. I will call it. I'll see you all on the next episode, coming very soon. Bye.